Okay, 6.3, graphing quadratic functions. First, let's start off with the standard form, which is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Now that we have that, let's make an equation. X squared plus 6x plus 8. In this section, we're going to be finding or learning how to find the vertex, y-intercept, x-intercept, min-max, etc. Okay, so first let's find the y-intercept. So it's x squared plus 6x plus 8, right? To find the y-intercept, you just substitute every x with a 0. So it'd be 0 squared plus 6 times 0. 6 times 0 is 0, plus 0 is 0, plus 8. So that gives you 8. So the y-intercept 0, comma 8. That's the y-intercept. For the x-intercept, we simply just factor that equation. So it would be x plus 2, x plus 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 2x plus 4x, 6x. Cool. Okay, now set them to 0. Subtract 2, subtract 4. It gives you negative 2, negative 4. You have to put it in an ordered pair. So it's negative 2, 0, negative 4, 0. Cool, right? Okay, cool. Now the vertex. Vertex. So vertex is h, comma k. That's the setup. So to find h, negative b, which is, this is b, all over 2a. So that would be negative 6 over 2 times 1, which gives you negative 3. So now we found the h. This is vertex. H, comma k. We found h. To find k, substitute 3 into the equation for x. Okay, so that would be negative 3 squared, right? Plus the 6 times the negative 3, plus 8. Negative 3 squared is 9, plus negative 18, plus 8. Negative 9 plus 8 gives you a negative 1. Remember, the h was negative 3. We just found k. So it's negative 3, negative 1. So far, we found the x-intercept, vertex, the y-intercept. Now, let's list the a, b, and c. A, since there's no coefficient in front of the x, will just be a 1. A equals 1. B is just the coefficient in front of the x, which is 6. C is just the last number, 8. Okay. If the a is positive, then our graph would be concave up. That's concave up. If it was negative, then it would be concave down, but it's not negative, so it's concave up. When it's concave up, then you know there's a min, because right here, where the vertex at, it's at the bottom, so that's a minimum. B tells you the y-intercept. Okay, so if B, well, if A is equal to 1 or negative 1, then our graph will be standard. And this is 1, so it's standard. If it was A is equal to 1, it's standard. A is between 0 is less than A, less than 1, and that's shrunk. And if A was greater than 1, then it'll be stretched. It'll be stretched. But we know our graph is standard because A is 1. Okay, cool. Now we had the x-intercept, which was negative 4, comma 0, and negative 2, comma 0. Y-intercept is 0, comma 8. And our vertex was negative 3, comma negative 1. So now that we have that, we just graph. Let's do our handy dandy graph, scale of 1. You know it. Let's do our y scale by 2's. So these are going by 2's. And then these are, okay, these are going by ones, okay? -1, okay. Cool, so let's just graph these. So this is -1, 2, 3, 4, 0, -2, 0, or y-intercept 0, 8, so it's up there somewhere. And then our vertex was -3, 1, 2, 3, -1. Now we just connect them, and you get that. Remember we said we had a minimum because the A was, yeah. So you can see that's a minimum. And that was it. Stay in school, guys. Stay in school.